afternoon all. Coming on, we're going to do this card, and I'm going to try and make it as easy as I can for you. Okay, so you need a piece of cardstock that measures 5.5 inches in width and 11 inches in length. Okay, then you're going to put it on your scoreboard and you're going to come in an inch, okay, and make a little mark. Then you're going to go to 2 inches and make a little mark, and then 6.5 inches and make a little mark. Okay, so you should have, where are we, little marks like that. Okay, then at the bottom here, I want you to grab your ruler and bring it in an inch from the bottom, okay, and make a little mark. Okay, so then what you're going to do is put it in your trimmer, or if you have a knife, use your knife. You're going to come from the 1 inch mark. Where's my knife? I haven't got it here. So you're going to come in from the 1 inch mark to the 6.5 inch, okay, and you're just going to make a slit in your trimmer or with your knife. It'd be nice if I could talk today, wouldn't it? So from 1 inch to 6.5 inches, and then you're going to do exactly the same on the other side. You're going to come in and cut it from 1 inch to 6.5 inches, okay. Then you're going to put your score lines in where you made them marks. So at 1 inch, 2 inch, 6.5 inch, just up to your cut line. Don't go past that cut line, okay, on the top and on the bottom. So there's my 6.5 inch score line there. There's me 1 inch and there's me 2 inch, okay. Now this line here is a 5.5 inches, and you'd only do it on the middle panel. Okay, so 5.5 inches just in between where you've cut either side. Okay, so this is the base of your card. So then what you're going to do is you're going to do a mountain fold like that. Okay, so a mountain fold which goes into a valley fold, which goes into a mountain fold. So your card now should look like that, and from the side it will look like that. Okay, so I'm going to lay mine back flat again because I want to decorate it. So your layers. Okay, I know these two either side are 1 inch because I measured it before I cut it, so they're both 1 inch. So all I done was took my white cardstock and I cut down 2/8 of an inch on the top and 2/8 of an inch on the sides, on a side, so it gave me a little border. Okay, and I know this bottom piece is 1 inch as well because we measured up 1 inch. Okay, so I took that down by 2/8 of an inch as well. Okay, so then my DSP, I took that down again by 2/8 of an inch on the long side and on the short side, just one long side and one short side, and that will give you a 1/8 of an inch border all the way round. Still got this blooming cough. And then again on the sides I done exactly the same. I took them in by 2/8 of an inch. Okay, so give me that little border. I haven't lined that up properly, but it has, it's given me a little border. So then our centre panel, because we cut our card a 5.5 inch width, right, our centre panel has now become 3.5 inches because you've took 1 inch off either side. Okay, so my white layer I cut to 3.5 inches, okay, by 4.5, because that's now your distance from that 1 inch line to your 5.5 inch score line. Okay, so it's 4.5 inches. So it was 4.5 by 3.5. Okay, so I come in 2/8 of an inch from the top and 2/8 of an inch on the side, and that fits in there with the little border. Okay, then on this one I took it down, same measurements, took it down 2/8 of an inch and 2/8 of an inch on the side. So that gave me a nice little border around there. Okay, are you still with me? That's good. So you're going to mat and layer all that, okay? So let me find some decent glue that I know is going to work. Well, no, that one's got the thing stuck in. Ooh, that pulled the whole blooming lid off. We'll find one that works, honestly we will. Just waiting for me glue to hit the bottom of the... Come on. Okay, we're getting somewhere with the glue. It's coming out lumpy like, but I don't know. Get them as straight as we can. Is anyone doing anything for Valentine's Day? Me and the hubby are going for a meal. He did say he would cook me a meal, and I said, why do you want to punish me? Have I done something? I have to admit that his cooking is getting better. I wonder how many people get proposed to on Valentine's Day. Is it just us Brits, or does everybody celebrate Valentine's Day? I don't know. Someone let me know in the comments if it's just us or if you do abroad as well. It's one of them, you know, you don't really think about it, do you? It just comes along and you think, Another way for the shops to make money. Especially florists. Oh, there's me dogs. Probably the postman. Someone knocking at the door. Well, they'll have to wait because I'm busy. See, because I don't know how I can pause my camera and then restart it again. So, yeah. If it's anything important, they'll come back. And you'll see that my paper that I've used is directional. It's covered in little love hearts. So bear that in mind when you're putting all your layers down, especially if you're anybody like me. Okay, so we'll let that dry off a little bit, leave our glue on its side. So this is the other centre panel that I've cut, and I cut it down by 1/2 inch from the top and 1/2 inch off the side, and that gave me that panel. And I'm going to use my dandelion wishes because I absolutely love this, and I hope it carries over. So I'm going to do it. Let me see. Because I do want all my thingy bits. Okay, we're going to do him like that. I do need me bigger block. That'll do. Smoky slate that's covered in glitter and all kinds. So where did we say? About there. Okay. It's not as clear as I wanted it, but I've not used a mat or nothing underneath, so put some Wink of Stella on. And grey goes with pink anyway, so we're alright that way. There we go. So there's our Wink of Stella. Bring back our base. Okay, so just get that lined up. Okay, so I've cut my little sentiment out of the Follow Your Dreams, is it? Yeah, Follow Your Dreams set. I cut the Follow Your, well, I stamped it and cut it out, and I'm going to put it on this red cardstock. I'm just matting it on, I'm not lifting it up or anything, just nice easy mat. If I can get it straight, that would be even better. That's as straight as I can get it. We're just going to stick this down. That knocking on the door was probably someone looking for somewhere, because I don't normally get visitors. Not without them calling first anyway. Okay, so we've got Follow Your, and then I've heat foiled the Dreams, and that's going to go on the bottom there. Okay, so it's Follow Your Dreams, always. So we'll pop this up on a couple of dimensionals. Stab them in the middle. Just going to lay that on there. Refilled our card. This time you can go ahead and burnish it all. And there you go. There is our centre step card. And that's the front. You can always decorate up the sides if you want, but I wanted to keep it clean. So there you go. Follow Your Dreams. So I hope you give that a go. Again, you need a piece of cardstock that measures 11 by 5.5 inches. You're going to score it on either side up to the 1 inch mark at 1 inch, 2 inch and 6.5 inches. Okay, that's your 6.5. I know it looks lower, but you've got it folded up, so trust me, it is 6.5. Okay, so 1 inch, 2 inch and 6.5 inches and 5.5 across the middle. You're going to put it in your trimmer and you're going to trim at the 1 inch mark from 1 inches in and 1 inches up, from 1 inch to 6.5 inches on both sides, and that will give you your step card, and your side profile should look like that. Okay, so I hope you give that a go, and don't forget, well, we're going to start a new thing every week, Wedding Wednesday, or Wednesday's Wedding. And I'm going to base that solely upon wedding stationery, okay, because that was how I started making cards and stuff. I love making wedding stationery. It really is a passion of mine, and I'm going to get back into it. I do get the odd, you know, request from people outside of my YouTube family to make theirs and what have you, but now I'm going to start doing them and showing them and what have you. So stick with me, especially if you're thinking of getting married or you've proposed on Valentine's Day, and it could probably save you a fortune. It won't be using all Stampin' Up stuff. I will be crossing things, you know, using bits of this, that and the other, as well as me Stampin' Up stash. So yeah, there you go. I'm quite looking forward to it. I hope you are too. So take care all, and I shall speak to you all soon. Bye.